welcome. It is just around 5:15, 5:07, not even 5:07, Thursday, June 19th. Happy Juneteenth. Um, it has been non-stop in here. I had people standing by the door at 11:55 as I was getting things open. I was like, well, come inside. It's freaking boiling out. It was 84 degrees already. It's starting to go down. It's starting to get cooler from the high of 89 degrees. Really humid. There's now a thunderstorm rolling in, which I think might keep the rest of the day calm. But, here's the crazy thing. This isn't even the live stream I want to do. I have been sitting here absorbing, thinking about two major pieces of comic book news that came out today. Like major news. And I realized, well, I promised that I would show off the single issues today. I was going to show you all the single issues that we didn't look at this week. But I'm not done. I need to really think about and process what I wanted to talk about. Because, hey, Mark, because we got two emails basically run right on top of each other. One told us that Diamond will no longer be doing a print catalog. The Diamond Previews catalog, issue 481 of a monthly catalog. Keep 481 of a monthly catalog. 381 maybe? Just came out. No more. All digital. Which people have been saying for years. But it's the end of an era. The Diamond phone book catalog has defined the comic shop for decades. So that's a huge thing. And then right after that, Distillery makes this humongous announcement. Now, I've talked about Distillery. Again, we've been doing this for 5 years. So I've talked about every company. When we started, this Distillery didn't even exist. Distillery is basically the people from Comixology who were able to finally leave Comixology, leave that world when Amazon got rid of Comixology completely, and take everything they did on Comixology and move it to a new company called Distillery. They did a lot of digital first stuff, just like Comixology was digital. And there was always this idea that they were going to do something with digital comics. So the Diamond catalog, all digital. There is a new service, Marvel, DC, Boom, Dark Horse, IDW, Vault, Distillery, they're all joining this new digital service for digital comics. Neon, Ishiban, literally nothing to say about it. There's no app to get yet. We're letting you know. So those are two major, huge pieces of comic news that shift the entire landscape for everything in comics as we know it. And I have to show off the new single issues. That's what I promised I was going to do. I said we would look at the new single issues this week, and that's what I'm going to do. So the decision I have made is tonight, assuming I'm not too exhausted, if we're busy in this shop for the next 3 hours, like I was the rest of the day, it's not happening. It'll wait till tomorrow. But odds are I will not be that busy. Like I said, I think a thunderstorm is coming. So tonight, probably around 9:30 or 10 p.m., late tonight, I will be doing a live Instagram. I will go on Instagram Live, which I haven't done in months now. I used to do an Instagram Live at least once a week. I will go on there and I will talk about these two major changes to the comic book market, Neon Ishiban and previews being discarded by Diamond. And we'll talk about what that means for the comic market. Instagram is definitely a better place for that kind of discussion because all my followers there are all very comic centric. Here, randos just keep showing up, saying things like "What the Sigma." Let's look at what we got new this week. We got Fantastic Four number 49 reprinted, so you can get it with 48. You have all the Galactus stories reprinted. We have another reprint of Battle Beast issue 1. Battle Beast issue 2, of course, we'll be getting next week because we get our Image stuff late. This is the second printing of number 1, which came out about 2 weeks ago. 2 covers. Second printing of Blood and Thunder. Godzilla vs. the Avengers. As usual, lots of covers. The Avengers in this case being Brian Michael Bendis's New Avengers, an Avengers line from early 2000s. Toxic Avenger, Toxic team up. Look who he's teaming up with. It's just too funny for me not to get. Mark Russell has an amazing book called Second Coming, all about Jesus basically training Superman to be a good person. And now he's got him teaming up with the Toxic Avenger. Too good not to get. Star Wars Dr. Aphra, the new Dr. Aphra series showing where she sits in the universe after Return of the Jedi. Xander Cannon's Sleep, a fantastic number one. We're going to get back to this one in a minute. We're going to look at that again. Monster High, Lockett Ness Monster, yeah. Which was I Only Have Eyes for You, was a mini series that came out, and it had a backup story. This is the backup story now printed. Crypto, we've talked about the Crypto comic a bunch of times this week. Ryan North, Mike Norton, two people who absolutely love dogs, doing a book about Superman's dog, doing a book as a love letter to Ryan's beloved Chomsky, his dog of many years, who passed away last year. Absolutely highly recommended. The new Jeff the Land Shark series, not an It's Jeff, which is a one-shot, but Jeff the Land Shark is going to be a special. We got a bunch of covers for that one. Oh, don't mind that. We got even a blank cover for you to draw on yourself. Fantastic Four Fanfare. Fantastic Four Fanfare are short stories with the Fantastic Four. This one, of course, has a story by by Jonathan Hickman. Jonathan Hickman, of course, one of the major architects of the Fantastic Four. Emma Frost, White Queen, Emma Frost comic that takes place back in the day when she still wore this outfit regularly, when she was queen of the Hellfire Club, which was the White Queen. This takes place in X-Men in the 80s, fighting her. Definitely fun to return to Emma being fully villainous. Bring on the Bad Guys, a new series of bad guy-centric miniseries happening during the One World Under Doom event. All written by Mark Guggenheim with lots of great artists. This is a wonderful Kevin Eastman variant. But interior art is not by him. It's by, oh man, I don't even, we got a Rivals cover for that. Marco Raffaello. Ben H. Winters, who won an award for his science fiction, his reality-altering science fiction, and Lamonx, who's a fantastic artist out of Paris, doing a book loosely inspired by the work of Philip K. Dick, all about someone losing his grip on reality. Latest issue of Ultimates, latest issue of Absolute Superman, latest issue of Zatanna, latest issue of New Gods. Reprints of Absolute Batman 7, 6, and 5, all got new reprints. Bitterroot 3, Great British Bump Off 3, Mummy 3, Superman Unlimited 2, Spider-Verse vs. Venomverse 2, and then a whole bunch of ongoings. Amazing Spider-Man, Assorted Crisis Events, Batman and Robin, Avengers with Perry the Platypus on the cover. Who doesn't love Perry the Platypus? Agent P! Does it say Agent P in the back? No, it says Alka. It should say Agent P. Anyway, Superman Batman with Colbert, Bug Wars, Catwoman, Detective Comics, Gwenpool, Nightwing, Red Sonja, Titans. We're taking everyone down with us. Wolverine, Wonder Woman, and You'll Do Bad Things. All the ongoing single issues. Now, interestingly enough, we also got some volumes in that I posted on social media, but I didn't look at here because they came so last minute. We got Bugle Call, Song of War. I don't think we talked about that one. I don't think we talked about any of these, Gasians or Kill Them All, which also came with a late distribution. Gasians by Mike Curto, a famous author of Flamer, and it's all about gay Asian community and found family. Kill Them All is a Kyle Starks hyper-violent humor book. Two different people bent on revenge, attacking the same mob boss in the same building, keep crossing each other's paths as they take down all of his henchmen and eventually team up at the end. A really great book. The hardcover is got a bunch of extras in the back, pages of extras. And I don't know, is there anything else here that we didn't talk about? I think that's everything. I think it was just those two. I think there was another couple, but I actually sold out of them because, as I keep saying, we're only getting one or two of most of these books. We are getting very few copies of most books. If you know that you want something, you have to pre-order it. If you think you might want something as it's coming up, you should reach out to us in advance. Wow, it is literally like darker and darker out there. Literally, it was a shining, beautiful day, and now it looks all cloudy and gray. Very interesting. I can't even imagine. I want to move away from the window because I'm afraid of how bad the humidity actually is. So we're moving away from that. Yes, as I was saying, I wanted to show off all the Singlishes. I wanted to make sure everyone saw them, so I got around to do that. But tonight, I will go on Instagram. I can't promise. I hope, assuming everything is okay at home, I will go on Instagram around 9:30 or 10 o'clock, and I will be talking about the two major pieces of comic book news that are going on right now. That's it. We will probably not do a live stream tomorrow. If I miss, oh wow, you have plenty. See, that's next week. Next week we're gonna have lots of sun and the 90s in the Fahrenheit scale. But yeah, today was a little sunny, but mostly humid. What was I saying, Mark? You interrupted me. How dare you? If for some reason I don't do the live stream tonight, I might do a live stream here tomorrow discussing those issues. It's a question. I'm not sure. And then hopefully we'll be back here on Sunday with Superman Sundays, Tirza and I discussing Superman and great versions of Superman and not such great versions of Superman. Until then, remember, or tonight on Instagram, remember, damn it, babies, you gotta be kind.